All right, Maniacs. Murphy here, and in this video, what I want to be talking about is easy barbell math. Now, this video has probably been a long time coming because a lot of you have been asking the questions, how do I do the math on a barbell? And some of you are really good at math, but when it comes to adding weight to the bar, you get a little stuck. So I want to give you some benchmarks, some special tips and everything on how you can make the barbell math much easier, okay? So what I got written up on here on the chalkboard is a 45-pound barbell. All our bars are basically 45 pounds. Now, there are exceptions to some of the specialty bars, such as the Farmers, the Log, the Axle bar. We even have a couple of 35-pound bars, okay? But for the typical Olympic bar that we have in the gym, they are 45 pounds. So if you are using one of the 35-pound bars, you're going to know it's 35 pounds because it has a bolt that actually is on the ends of each of the on each end of the bar there, and they're just old beater bars. So hopefully you're not using those anymore. Typically those are used for the beginner. Most of you are not beginners anymore, so hopefully you're up to 45 pounds now. I'm pretty sure you're up to 45 pounds. So at any rate, 45 pounds is a standard barbell. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by going 45-pound plates first. We're going to work our way all the way up to 495 pounds of that. And I'm going to show you some other benchmarks. So, when you have your 45-pound bar and you add a 45-pound plate to each side, let's go and add on one plate to each side. Bang. Bang. All right, we got one plate on each side. You are now up to 135 pounds, guys. Because you simply added 90 pounds, 45-pound plates on either side. You're up to now 135. Just remember these benchmarks, okay? Now, it doesn't mean you're necessarily, all of you are there yet, but this is going to help in the long run, okay? We're going to go up to 2 plates. Another 45-pound plate on there. Bang. Bang. All right? So you just added 90 more pounds. So what does that bring it up to? Simple benchmark is 225. Okay? Let's bring it up a notch. We're going to throw on another plate here on each side. There's another plate. Another plate. Now we're up 90 more pounds, guys. We're up to 315 at this point. It makes it real simple whenever you kind of get these benchmarks down. All right? Let's see if we got any more colors. We can do yellow next. All right? We got yellow now. We're going to add another plate. Bang. Bang. Guess what we're up to now? We just added 90 more pounds, right? Now we're up to 405 with that 90 pounds on there. We're going to add one more plate to this guy. Why? Because we got one more color in the box. So we might as well add one more color up on here with a plate. There we are. A couple more 45-pound plates, another 90 pounds. So now we are up to 495 pounds. So close to 500 once you have 5 plates on either side of the bar. Now, why did I do all this? Well, the reason is simple. We're going to break it down even further for some of you that aren't quite up to that 135 or whatnot, but just to make it a little bit simpler for you with these benchmarks, okay? So I'm going to erase this, and we'll hit part 2 of this saga, instructional video, whatever you want to call it. What do you want to call it? You call it whatever you want. So let's erase these guys. We'll erase the plates. Now let's get rid of the whole barbell here. Let's throw our bar back up on the wall here. All right. I hope that helped you out a little bit. Learn those benchmarks, guys. When you learn those benchmarks, it makes it a heck of a lot easier to do quick math, okay? So let's start with that 45-pound bar first, again. Now, if you're putting stuff on like 10s and 5s, it's very simple, guys. If you're throwing 10s on there, 55, 65, 75, 85, right? I mean, that just makes it simple. 10s and 5s to add it on up. But let's start with quarters, okay? We're going to throw a quarter-pound plate, so we're throwing 25s on each side. You just threw on 50 pounds onto a 45-pound bar, so what do you got? You got 95 pounds, right? So we're going to start with 95 pounds there, okay? Now, when you have that 95 pounds, again, if you're doing the 95 pounds, you're probably going to be throwing on 5s, 10s, possibly into the halves. but it's a simple math. You're just going up in 5 pound or possibly even 10 pound increments with that, guys. So it makes the math very easy. If you're throwing on 10s on each side, let's draw little 10s up here. We're going to do it in yellow. We got a little 10 on this side, a little 10 on that side. So what are we up to? We're up to 115, right? You just added 20 pounds to 95. Makes it that 115. Very simple. Let's throw some 5s on there. Okay? We'll do 5s in reds here. A little bit smaller plate because they're 5 pounders. So what we're up to now, we just added 10 pounds, right? Here's your 125. Now check this out. We're going to add the halves on there, or we could possibly even go even higher if you want to, but let's do halves. We'll throw a couple halves on there. And now guess what? You're up to that 130. So, for those of you who are trying to progress your way up to that 135 benchmark, this is where you would probably progress from, guys. Start with the quarters on that 45-pound bar, which is going to give you that 95 pounds. And then whichever way that you need to go to obviously advance your lifts, whether it's going to be halves, 5s, or 10s, that's going to bring you up. But once you hit that magical 135, you can get rid of all the little plates. Boom, 2 big plates go on there, 2 big wheels, and you're up to that 135 with the 2 45s, or just, 145 on each side. So that's why I want to do that benchmark for you. Now hold on, because I got one more benchmark for you to make things a little more simple. So let's break it down even further. Step 3. All right. Let's erase this one more time. Let's make our barbell green this time. I don't know why, we're just going to do green this time. This is already in my hand. No big deal, right? We got a little barbell here. All right. So, we got our 45-pound bar, right? 45-pound bar. So what we're going to do, you guys are already good. You're getting stronger. We're going to throw on that 135 again, right? So let's put on a plate. Boom. Got our big plate on there. So we're at 135 now. Now let's say you're working your way up to, the 2 plates. So you're working your way up to the 225, but you got to work your way up there. Again, do it with your 5-pounders. Do it with your 10-pound plates. And it's just that simple math again, guys. 145, 155. That's with 2 10s on either side. Boom, boom, boom. But once you get up to 185 is the next benchmark. So 185 will be with the 1/4 pound plates. Right? 1/4 pounders plus the 45 pounders. We're not at McDonald's, so don't go that way with me. But you're now up to that 185 benchmark there, guys. Okay? Now, from the 185, let's take it another plate up. If you're to throw a couple 10s on there, where are you going to be with a couple 10s? Let's throw a couple 10-pound plates on here. Boom. Got that 205, right? Well, guess what else is the 205? You strip off your 25-pound plates, you strip off your 10-pound plates, and replace that with the 35-pound plates. You're also at that 205. Okay? So you got your 45, and then you got your 35-pound plates. You're now up to that 205. And then, obviously, the next jump up is strip off that 35-pound plate. You're back up to the 45-pound plates, and you're back up to that 225. So this is a very easy way of hitting those benchmarks, if you will, as you're doing your math. Work your way up as you're progressing along. Work your way up to the 25-pound plates to give yourself a 95-pound bar first. Then you're going to work your way on up towards that 135-pound bar. Once you're at that 135-pound bar, you got your other benchmarks of 185, 205, to eventually get to that 225. And this is for all your lifts, especially your big ones, your bench press, your squats, your deadlifts. Okay? You're probably going to see the bigger numbers happen faster with deadlifts than any other movement, possibly squats. It just depends on you. But I hope this video helps you out with the bar math a little bit. Learn these benchmarks, because when you got the benchmarks down, it just makes adding on the weights and the plates and all that stuff so much easier, guys. So, I don't know. Bar math is easy for me. Other math sucks for me. So, we're probably the exact opposite of each other. But until next time, next video, keep working hard. I'll see you soon. Keep grinding. Peace.